Chainsaw Man Episode 8. Just when it felt like things were happening so quickly, they begin to calm down, and then we get back on the roller coaster and it just goes full throttle. To no real surprise, Denji ends up not going into sleeping with Himono. Rather, he wants to save himself for Miss Makima, and thus the reasoning of him sleeping right beside the lollipop that she also had in her mouth, which is like some sort of like transfer kiss. But yeah, that was a little bit of a nice touch. And to make it even better, as Himono wakes up the next morning, she just came off a big drunker, and she wants to sort of start this friendship where they both kind of make this pact to help each other out. I'm gonna get you with Miss Makima if you can get me with Aki. But in all honesty, they just really make you love this character, Himono. She's crazy, but she has a really good heart. And like what we get to see is her also say, "Hey, why don't you invite the others to come over and have some lunch?" And yeah, it just kind of makes you smile. It made me happy, and I feel like it made others pretty happy. It's just right there whenever we're all just like really happy. Miss Makima is going on this big trip, which was actually told to us in the last episode. It was kind of like her leaving away thing where she came to the gathering. Anyway, she's on this train and the lights are flickering. This is when all of a sudden a bunch of the passengers bring out guns and they shoot her and another devil hunter that was coming with her. But yeah, this part is just got to be one of those cool anime moments of all time. It's in slow motion. Everything is just kind of slowly happening as they're pulling out these guns. We get to see the other devil hunters we met so far, and they slowly get shot and backstabbed, which was pretty crazy. Then we get back to our squad, which is, Power, Aki, as well as Dingy and Himono, having some noodles. While they're trying to enjoy these, some random standby guys like, "Hey, my grandpa this, my grandpa that." And then he like begins to talk to Dingy and he pulls out a picture. And it turns out to be the same guy that he was paying off the debt to. So right after showing this picture, he pulls out a gun, bam, shoots Dingy. After that, Aki uses his fox, and this guy ends up escaping. He actually cuts the fox off. And it's just like, whoa, he's in a form. It is very similar to what Dingy is, but it looks to be like swords or machetes. Aki ends up trying to fight this thing, and it seems like nothing is given. It's insane. It's just doing these crazy moves, and it ends up hitting like even a fatal strike on him. Himeno, she actually got injured at some point. I'm forgetting when exactly. She may have got shot as well, but she wants to try and help Aki. She tries to activate her Ghost Devil, but it wants nothing to do with it because it is actually not devil, nor is it human, and it's sort of similar to Denji. This is when Himeno sadly gives her body up to use the full power of the devil and begins to fight it. She was beating that devil pretty good. However, the other girl who was working with the devil ends up using some sort of snake devil to eat it. I think it's a devil at least, and it just swallows it whole. And sadly, Aki kind of looks over to see Himeno, and she's completely disappeared. It was really sad, and it makes you feel really, really terrible because we didn't know this character at all, but for some weird reason, it makes it feel like a friend that we've known a long time. With all that, I rate this episode a 9.8. I do feel like this is a very good moment, and I apologize for going play by play, but it's just so massive that we kind of got to go into more, I feel like. Overall, though, just a really masterful episode. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on Chainsaw Man Episode 8. Hope you guys stay safe. Until next time, peace out, guys.